What's going on, everybody? How y'all doing? How your mom and them? Welcome, welcome. I can't believe it. I still can't believe it. But we're here. How's everybody doing?
Tony.
I got the motor came in. You won what?
I have no idea, Shane. Something.
I won a well, I'm going to explain it all, but basically to get to the point quickly, it is a Moster 185 dual start, brand new. So every year, usually in March, Shane, Never Trust Skinny Chef Shane, does a charity event. It's a fly-in called Fly It for Gauge. So Fly It for Gauge is basically an event that honors his son that died from cancer in 2015. So he takes the money that's raised, all of it goes towards the fund. He gives out scholarships to kids in high school with similar values that his son had. So they raised a lot of money this time, and I'm happy that Shane was able to make some good money off this. Well, not Shane, but the actual
foundation,
scholarship foundation. Yeah. We couldn't make it this year. It just wasn't in the. You bought 300. How will I ever fly again, John Wayne? Well, I gotta thank God first. I did pray, and I was like, I'm not gonna win, but maybe it's because I prayed and then I won. I don't know.
I can tell you right now, God don't give a damn if you win a new motor or not.
Okay. Anyways,
he's got bigger fish to fry.
So, and then you got Ready2Paramotor and Paralife PPG. Paralife PPG not only donated the it is charity. There you go. Mm-hmm. Not only did Paralife, Nick Justice from Paralife PPG donate the motor along with Ready2Paramotor, but also like some props and all kinds of stuff. Nick really puts a lot of stuff into that event. Mm-hmm. He is no slouch when it comes to Fly It for Gauge. Every year he's there. He's donated e-bikes. He's donated that motor. Mm-hmm. And who knows what he'll do next? You never know with Nick. He's more of a silent guy. I mean, he's not like, even on Shane's show, he doesn't talk a lot, but he does talk. So I'm going to open this, but I haven't even opened it yet. It came today via UPS, and it said signature required, so I was like, man, I got to be here. So I actually left work a little bit early, came home, and yeah, there you go. So Nick's donated over 12,500 in e-bikes. Holy moly. What's up, Ryan?
Got to give big props to that guy.
Yeah, Ryan, I gotta give a shout out to
Ryan.
No
pun intended.
Because
get it? Haha.
We got to give props to Ryan. Yeah, I don't have any spare props, so I'm just saying. My AC was broke. I won the motor, and then the next day or whatever, and it's so weird. Our weather here has been nuts. It was 72 in the morning, and it dropped down to 34 by 5 p.m. and started snowing. And I was like,
snowing at 2 p.m.
What in the, it was 2 p.m. I was like, what in the hell is going on? We went from warm, it was blazing hot.
The temperature dropped 20 degrees in less than 10 minutes.
Yeah. So, and I'm sitting here with Flying HVAC guy going, man, my AC quit working. I'm dying of heat right now. And the next day it turns to freaking freezing. It's like, what in the world is going on?
I, for one, am happy we had false spring, because if we had not, then we probably wouldn't have known our AC wasn't working until like July.
Yeah. And then we would have been really hurting if it would have been
Mm-hmm.
in July. And it's weird because, you know, he helped me go through all the diagnostic steps. We were both checking it and going, I don't know why I'm not getting 24 volts to kick this thing on. It doesn't make sense. I bought a new cylinder capacitor. I bought a new starting capacitor, which it did need. The other one's completely dead. And then I ended up buying the contactor switch. And
Yep,
once
they
I got the
usually go up,
contactor switch,
Shane, not down.
everything started working again. I'm like, wow, what in the world? Y'all women's temps change like that. So it's crazy. So
Well, he needs a frame to put it on, Tony.
I got my knife. This box, it looks like multiple boxes wrapped together. So I don't even know. I can give y'all a better shot of the box, I guess, kinda, sorta. Let me see. Y'all can see the box right here. It's a big box. Have not opened it yet, so I gotta cut it open. So give me a minute. Here we go. Let's see here. It's in like multiple parts.
I don't think he got that one from TikTok. I think that's one he ordered from Facebook.
Okay.
Shane said, in the box, you will find Shannon. She's your problem now. He's already got one of those, Shane. We don't need two Shannons. That would be very bad.
So.
Or did you forget that's my name too?
Oh. Yeah, this is gonna be fun. I'm just saying.
Tony's looking at your ass crack, dear.
Is my butt crack showing? There's. Oh, maybe it is. Sorry. And I'm slicing towards my hand, which is really smart, you know.
Don't do that.
Trying not to, but it's wrapped so many different ways. They must have had a lot of tape left over or something.
He just said he wanted to wrap it all in duct tape just for fun, but he didn't. Yeah, thank God he's not wearing a thong. That would be... I probably have a couple that he could fit into.
Hey now, don't give them any ideas.
Bill says, do not cut the pull start cord.
Right? Okay, I think it'll come apart now. I think.
He doesn't get on TikTok very often, Scott, but he's got an account because I bombard him with videos every now and then.
Oh my God, are you kidding me?
There's a box in a box.
It's a box in a box.
Taking lessons from Amazon, I see.
Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do some more cutting.
Yes, and Ryan, I'm very appreciative with your help for the AC because I was very concerned that I would have to spend large amounts of money, and I didn't want to. Hi, Slade. Go park.
They're probably like, why is it taking Scuba so long to open this box? Hey now, there's a lot of tape on this box.
God said, don't cut your finger off.
The what?
Yes. Don't cut your finger off.
No,
Yes,
I'm good.
Is a box in
I
a
need
box.
those for later. Man, he even wrapped around this.
You know, it's funny, Ryan, is he spent more on the tools that he needed than he did on the actual part that fixed it. Look, that's his little knife that he likes. I've got my own knives, which they're in my purse. I think. I don't think both of them are in my purse. They might be. I need to order some more cool ones because I like knives. Sounds kind of weird, but I like sharp objects. Sharp, pointy objects.
Oh,
That was a complete failure.
okay. Now we have the box that says Vitarazzi on it. No scratches keeps the value up.
Just keep it in the box.
But my
You know,
shirt.
I am, Tony. I'm having a good hair day today. I'm surprised, but yeah. It hasn't frizzed out on me, so. Bill says save the box.
Yes.
I think he still has the actual
I have the box
fragile.
at my original paramotor, yes.
Yes, he does. Fragile. It's Italian, dear.
Okay.
That's going to be the conversation in Shane's house next week. You used all the tape on purpose.
First up, we have
Oh.
our shirts in
Very
here.
nice.
So that's Munchkin's shirt. This one should be. Oh, there we go. What just fell off?
Who knows?
Wow, look at that.
Don't lay my shirt on your desk. I don't want it covered in
Live
juice.
for Gauge 2026. And here's the front.
Very nice.
It's got green on it. I can wear this for St. Patrick's Day. Just saying.
You can.
I've been looking for something with green on it so I can wear it for St. Patrick's Day. Oh my goodness. And it's got bubble wrap around it. Wow, look at this. It comes with a new spark plug, adapter plate.
Yes, and put that back in the box so you don't lose it.
It's gonna go back in the box once I can get to putting it back in the box.
Hi, Breeze.
Oh my goodness. All right. Next up is the motor.
Becca says Scuba's all tuckered out now. Listen to him breathe.
Okay. Here's the
Bill.
motor.
Bill says it's an Adam 80, and John says that he sneezed on that.
No, Moster 185. It says it right there on the exhaust. I shall pet it. Oh my gosh.
So
Look
when
at-
his name was drawn, he literally came running into the bedroom and jumped on the bed, giggling like a 5-year-old, waking me up, going, "Hi, hi, what you doing? What you doing? Guess what? I won."
Oh, this is installation instructions. This, I guess, is for the dual start electric starter wiring thing.
John said he sneezed on it, okay, on your motor.
Oh, thanks, John.
And then Shane said he did way more than that on there. Don't use a blacklight.
Don't
Ryan
use a
wants
backlight.
Ryan wants to know what reduction you got, and Trash Bag said you're stroking your 2-stroke.
Well, I have a factory R, so that's a 287 reduction. So this one is the 267 or 268. I'm trying to look at for the tag that they put on these.
I know, aren't they?
This is a Moster 185 Plus My 25. So it's about as new as you can get. 26 models. I don't know when they start coming out. The cowling's really nice. So, what was his name? Is it Mike Hathaway? Mike Hathaway? I think is the one that made the cowling. I don't know if y'all can see this. It's carbon fiber. There it is.
Martin.
Is it Martin? And there's the pull cord all wrapped up. It's all brand new.
Creed wants to know what the value is of your boat anchor. I mean engine.
To buy one of these, about $4,000. So I thought they were like $7,000, but that's if it's on a frame. If you buy just the motor, from what I've seen, they're like $4,000. They're not cheap. Oh, there's also the tools in here to adjust your belt tension. Everything's in here. It's just packed in little.
Tony wants to know how much it weighs. I think 60 pounds.
Well, the box was 50 pounds, so.
No, he did not believe you, Slade. Even till he told me that they're messing with. I don't think Slade would mess with me like that, though. That's just cruel. But he was freaking out because he couldn't find the video. And yeah, I'm pretty sure he made a squee sound. And Linda, I wouldn't doubt it if I roll over and find a motor stuck to my ass along with his vape, because yeah, he'll probably bring it to bed.
Oh my goodness. I got the table set up. I can make wire today, which I'm going to do in a little while.
Hello, Angela.
Swivels over here. Let me switch back to the normal camel view. Look, I'm hiccuping, so I can't even speak right. I hiccup when I get excited, apparently. Martin Hathaway, and I put his name. I'm going to have to change that on my post. I did not know it was Martin Hathaway. No wonder I couldn't find him on Facebook.
No, he can sleep on the couch with his motor. The bed is mine.
I know a guy who needs wire. Creed, I've made 4 strands. I'm going to make some more. I'm just going to send it to you. I need to check them with my magnifying glass to make sure they're done right. Because I think one of them, Higgy did send me a picture. She has a whole bunch of those little coils that I need, so I can do this without having to look at it. I can just make wire, and I'll make a crap ton once I have one of those.
I think I'm going to use FedEx to send it to you this time, too, so I don't have to
It's so much
coil it up.
easier. So much easier.
Kind of a pain in the ass.
I did break this out, which is the Pure Max from Yeehee. This thing vapes so damn good. I don't even know why I'm using these stupid disposables. This tastes so good. And this has Nilla nuts in there on top of it. Delicious.
I don't know, because I forgot you had that thing and I wanted it. And if I knew you weren't using it, I could have brought that to work.
But yeah, I want to thank Shane and Nick Justice and Matt Gregg from Ready2Paramotor all very much. I appreciate.
And the little girl that pulled your name.
Oh, that poor little girl. That made me sad when she pulled the ticket. I'm going to pull my daddy's name, and then it wasn't him, and she had that little sad lip. It was cute.
That would have been the same face you made if you didn't win.
I think she drew last time for the e-bike, too. And then I had that lip when I didn't win the e-bike. It was cute.
He's had plenty of backup, but if you mean for the motor, he needs a frame, a prop, and a wing for it.
Yeah.
Creed says you should sell that bitch and pay off your credit cards.
Yeah. See, and a lot of people are asking, what are you going to do with it? What are you going to do? What are you going to... I do not know at this point.
He's going to leave it in the box and enjoy it until he makes up his mind.
Yeah, because I don't know. It's great as a backup, but it's also great as if I needed another wing, or if I wanted to pay off credit cards, or you name it. It goes on down the list. So I'll just have to figure out what to do.
Bill says he has a trike that needs a motor.
Bill, you got multiple motors, don't you? I thought you did.
So it's only 35 pounds? I thought it was like 60 pounds.
It feels like it's more than 35 pounds. I mean, like I said, well, UPS, when they measured it, it said 49.5 pounds or something. But okay. I don't know how, since it's in a box, you got to count all the shipping the packaging and stuff.
Cardboard's not necessarily too light.
I don't have, I got a scale, but I'd have to go weigh myself, then put that on with me, and then get on the scale and see what happens. Oh, the top 80's not running. Well, shoot, we should be able to fix that. Put a little mechanic work on there and boom, it's done.
So I've been working on a hellacious closing for the past month and a half. And the client has been super patient, super understanding. He waived all of his inspections. He's like, "This is my dream house. I don't care. I don't care. Just do whatever you got to do." He bought just under 19 acres out in the Eastern Shore. So it's about, I don't know, 20, 30 miles past the airport where the fly-in is over there. Um, Beautiful property. It finally closed today after the lender tried to throw a monkey wrench in it on Wednesday and left me scrambling to fix it. Um, but he came in and one of the first thing he says was like, "I got the keys." And they gave me a tractor. I own a tractor now. I haven't had a client that excited to close on his house in a long time. He said he slept there last night and just hung out on the front porch. But he gave us $100 gift card to Texas Roadhouse.
Which will be used, I guarantee it.
Mm-hmm.
We definitely, when we're not eating low carb, which we're doing right now, because I don't want to go to spring wing and be too heavy for my own wing.
I'm not going to Texas Roadhouse and trying to do keto.
No. That's definitely, because
Even
we'll eat all the bread.
It put a bounty on underwriters. Okay, Creed, I'll explain to you what the issue was. He was buying 3 parcels, okay? The loan was only on one of them. On February 13th, exactly a month ago, I messaged the processor and said, "I want to make sure that you understand this is what we're doing." He's buying 3 parcels. He's only using one of them as collateral, okay? It's been a month. These motherfuckers have emailed me twice a week for the past month going, "Is the PACER requirement clear? Is it the day of closing?" No, the PACER requirement is not clear. It per the requirement on the binder, it says as of the day of closing. If it ain't the day of closing, no, it's not clear. But nobody said anything about the issue. So on Wednesday afternoon, they tell me that he can't do that. That they either need to have an addendum to the appraisal adding the other 2 parcels, which there's no way in hell we'd be able to get an appraiser out to the Eastern Shore to close before his lock expired on Monday, or we just had to remove everything entirely. So I'm sitting here figuring out how I'm going to separate the closings without doing a second closing. But he decided we're just going to do a deed of gift for the other 2 parcels. He's going to forego his tax prorations because they were less than his lock extension fee. So we got it done. But like, way to fuck it up at the last minute for no reason because y'all aren't paying attention to their own shit. And his loan officer was on vacation. Go figure. So I got a call from some other dude filling in with her for her. And I was like, at this point, I know it's too late. I just want to know why. Why was he told this is how we need to do it if that was not possible through your own fucking collateral guidelines?
Who's going to spring wing?
We got it done.
Slade, I don't think Shane ever comes to spring wing. They usually come to it's the same place, but it's a different time of year. Shane usually comes to the one in September, which is obviously the more questionable one as far as weather goes because we are on the coast and hurricanes do happen in September, which can throw the weather way off. But spring wing is in May. The exact dates are like the 12th to the 15th or so. Let me find out. Because every time I look this up, I had to put it on, what do you call it?
Where's that at, Ryan?
I had to put it on a USPPA website because nobody ever posts it.
July 3rd through the 5th. Where at?
Oh, that's a different fly-in. That's the one in Virginia over on the... So, spring wing is May 20th to the 24th. but people can show up there earlier. I mean, I can
Lovettsville.
actually. Will
All
it
right,
let
I
me
gotta
copy that?
Google that.
I don't know if y'all have access to this page, so I'm not even going to try. But yeah. So yeah, Spring Wing, May 20th to the 24th, and I'm taking off like the day before that, which I think is a Tuesday, so I don't have to rush and try and load up the truck. I think I may do what I did. Oh, it's near your house. Oh, okay. Well, there you go. Lovettsville. If it's near
So
your
that's
house,
only 3.5 hours away from us.
Lovettsville.
Yeah.
It's in July.
Well,
It'll be hot.
it's northwest of Washington, D.C., but it says 3.5 hours, but that's assuming you're going to go the speed limit, which I don't do. So,
What does it cost to ship? If I told you how much Shane paid to ship this bill, I don't know if he wants that out in the open. It was not cheap. I'll tell you that. It was a lot more than I thought it would cost to ship. That's ridiculous how much they charge. I guess maybe it's just because it's UPS. It could be because of the box
I
size,
don't know.
the weight of the box. Who knows? I think that's ridiculous.
I wanted one more good heavy snow before spring. Yesterday wasn't it, but I think that's all we're going to get. I'm jealous, Linda.
Yeah. Lovettsville. So Lovettsville is northwest of DC, really?
Yes.
Oh, northwest is to the left. I was thinking to the right, but no.
No, that's northeast.
You're actually off during Spring Wing? Slade, I'd love if you come down, man. I got to tell you this. Spring Wing, or the Eastern Shore, I should say, is one of the coolest places you can fly because Shane's been up in the air there. One side you have the ocean, and then there's like a 2-mile piece of land, and then you got the bay. So when you're in the air, you see water on both sides, and all in the center is farmland. You can land pretty much anywhere except on power lines.
Yeah, that's not advised.
You can land in anybody's
And
field.
the farmers out there are not they're not necessarily your typical farmers that are going to come out there with a shotgun. They're more likely to come out with a pickup truck and toss you in the back of it. Which,
Yeah,
if that happens, hold on to your motor because they will take a turn and fling all your shit into a ditch, which did happen one year.
It's a free event. Yeah, don't land in the marsh. There you go. It's a free event. You don't have to pay any fees or anything.
If you try not to pick up crab pots with your feet, then usually that doesn't happen. I'm just saying.
Camping's free.
There,
now, they
there
don't
is
have
no registration.
any power hookups, so be aware of that. They do have a bathroom / shower if it's working. I don't know if the pump's fixed or not.
Yeah, the well pump was dying last September.
Yeah, the well pump he's got a well pump. So
but
if it's
Mr.
working,
Campbell, he uses it as an active airport and he stays there and brings his family there. So I would imagine he got that fixed.
I have an ankle surgery, tendons, ligaments threaded, no cartilage. Finally getting it done. Been walking in a boot. Yeah, I hope you get it fixed, Angela. Wouldn't that be nice?
When are you supposed to be doing that, Angela?
You'll be walking around like a pro. Tony won't be able to keep up.
You got roots in Virginia? What roots? Where at? What part?
Is there a place to dump your black transfer tank?
I mean, it's surrounded by the woods, so I would imagine if you just
there is a campground.
Dumped it in the woods.
There's a campground just a few miles south of the airport. I'm pretty sure you can dump there. There's a giant campground right below Campbell Field. That's where everybody goes. That's where D goes all the time to camp, is in that park.
Kip to Pete.
I know they have camping hookups and all that, and then they got hotels. We just stay right there in the field. And he's got an east-west and a north-south airport. It's all grass. So if you fly a trike, you got it made, man.
And the only thing to watch out for is there's a helicopter that comes to visit occasionally. But they stay at the far end of the runway. They'll hover.
They
Then
never
they'll
come
land.
during flying
No,
hours.
they
I
always
should say.
seem to come like in the middle of the day.
Mhm.
But I think they're just showing off. They're like, look, we can do that too.
Yeah.
Because they just hover, they land, and then they take off again. Hey, Peanut.
Hello,
Um,
Peanut.
and even Mr. Campbell, when he flies his little plane in and out, he will kind of circle and make sure that he's not. Yeah.
When you get on the 20-mile bridge, you only get
It's
on the 20-mile
17.
bridge if you're coming from the south. If you're coming from the north, you don't deal with that 20-mile bridge. But it's
No, he could
17-mile
probably
bridge.
come the other way.
Yeah, it's 17 miles. But it's a long bridge that goes
Oh,
over the
very
water.
western tip
Long
near
bridge.
Tennessee.
And a big toll. But if you come from the north, they don't charge you. Go figure.
Yeah, we on the other side, Creed. I ain't never been to that part of Virginia.
But yeah, Shane does a great job. I don't even think he got to fly. You know, he does this whole flying and he stays so busy he don't even get the chance to go fly.
Yeah,
But
but he can fly whenever he wants, pretty much.
he can. That's what I'm saying. I don't feel bad for him because he has lots of opportunities to fly. He just don't. So you would think during a flying he would be more likely to go, but I don't.
You got your new Mac? Did you download Windows on it yet, Peanut? And Shane, I have a question for you. You had mentioned that somebody lost their dog, and I, out of morbid curiosity, did it just disappear, or
I think it ran
yeah?
off.
Well, that's my question. Did it run off, or did it turn into a snack?
Oh, you didn't even bring your motor. Wow.
Hey, Joe Bootsy. No pun intended, Slade. Oh, damn. It turned into a snack, huh?
See now the gators down there. There's no gators here on the eastern shore. I'm just saying. Flying
Okay.
HVAC guy can testify to that because he's been in the water and tested it personally with a paramotor to make sure everything was okay.
Did you see it? But no, it never came back. I mean, you know, animals are pretty smart, so you know it's possible that he's still running around out there. Maybe somebody from the campground will find him. Um, I just cannot imagine, no matter how well behaved your dog is, to let it run free. First of all, even if there were not any large dog eating lizards, um, people are basically running giant fan blades. Why would you let your dog run loose? I
Well, that's why Shane was like, "Hey, your dog needs to be on
well,
a leash."
I'm aware of that, but just common sense. Why would you do that? You know, yeah. Well, I mean, are you talking before or after when it peed on Will's wing? You've got lizard eating dogs at your house.
Slade, I feel the same
I
way.
think your lizards are probably a little smaller. Now, south of us, we do have gators. Um, very within an hour drive, there are gators in the Dismal Swamp. Um, definitely gators. There's bears in Chesapeake. Yeah. I, I, you know, I don't know. I would have asked him to leave. If you're not going to follow the rules, you got to go. And you know what? I would have probably just let the park ranger come and do it. That way it doesn't look bad on you. Look, dude, we told you the rules. There's a reason. They're not my rules.
Right. Oh man, that was on there. There we go.
So, Angela, you said TBD. You're waiting on scheduling. Like, do you have an idea? Is it going to be in like the next week or is it going to be like months out? I still want to get a blue tongue skink or I want shit. What was the? He's not a monitor. A tegu. I would love to have a tegu. They're so cool. I want a dog-sized lizard. Tegus are pretty chill.
How'd that come out?
Don't think my cats would appreciate it, but damn, 650. That's not bad. And I know you're a Mac person, but yeah, 650 is not bad for any fucking Apple product. That's crazy. So Ashley said that she also thinks she might have a stray Texas Roadhouse gift card that was given to her as a gift, and as a vegetarian, it does not really do her any good. You wish Tony would have let Angela come to Flat for Gage. Tony's so mean. Just evil. You had a Tegu for about 10 years. They're awesome. They're very cool.
Oh, the wire broke. Are you kidding me? What is wrong with my wire right now?
I don't know.
I'm not holding it that tight.
So my plan is to file our taxes tomorrow, which I'm dreading for no apparent reason other than the fact that I don't want to. But I need to get that done so I can try to decide what lender I plan on using for our refi. Who are y'all's lenders? Do you like them? Because I haven't made up my mind. They're so chill. There's one that I follow on TikTok, and I can't remember his name right now, but he likes to steal shoes while they're still on your feet. But they're cool. He's huge. He's gigantic. But I would love to have one of those. Why am I refining? Because I want to bring my payment down, so just an interest rate reduction. But I heard the rates crept back up, so they're thinking in May when they appoint the new Fed chairman that they might go down again. It should. I just don't know how much. I would prefer to get it closer to 6 than 7. It's at 6 3/4 now. If I can only drop it half a point, then I'm not going to do it because it would cost me more than. But I'm seeing lots of people that are saying they're getting offers for lender credits. Now, obviously, title, I'm not going to charge myself to do my own fucking refi. So I can save some money right there. And if they give me a lender credit that I can use to buy down the rate, that's even better. So. Yeah, that's what I think I'm going to do. But I want to get the taxes filed and at least get that money sitting in the bank and have that part done. Like I said, I haven't figured. I was going to go back to the same lender that we used for the purchase just because I know their underwriting standards aren't as strict. But I also know that his team is like, scattered. Well, yeah, I mean, that'll lower your rate big time if you go from a 30 to a 15, but we can't afford to do that.
Ooh, that took a minute to go
Right
across.
now, our mortgage payment is one entire paycheck of mine. So I would like it to not be. 18%. God damn. Yeah, but how much was the house? We paid $205 for a house that's just over 1,000 square feet. That 10 years ago would have been, $80,000. Shit,
Yeah.
the first house that I bought with the ex-husband, we paid $97,000 for that, and that was a 3-bedroom, 2 full baths, fenced in backyard with a garage, new windows, a fireplace. Yeah, I don't. Thanks to your wife, your house is paid off. I mean, obviously, while that sucks, but if I think that's all of our wishes as a spouse of being able to, if I can do one last thing for you, to ease your life when I'm gone, that would probably be it.
Damn, that's a lot of gas money, Slade. We always have a good time at Spring Wing. I mean, Dee Dee usually cooks for everybody, she is a damn good cook. I don't know what it is, especially her banana pudding.
Even when she does get drunk and forgets to put the bananas in the banana pudding.
Yeah, her banana pudding is really good, and
It is really
there
good.
was not a drop of it left. I was like, what do you mean all the banana pudding's gone?
Yeah, it's $3.49 here for right now.
Yeah, $3.49, $3.39, depending on where you go.
Oh yeah, $3.39. That's what I meant.
His desk is a mess. It's better. It's not perfectly clean. I did clean it up some today.
Well, true. Yeah, 30,000 isn't a bad balance to have, especially it's one thing if it's on a credit card, completely different if that's all you owe on your house. Tony, you better be careful. And see, I looked into life insurance because, like, if something happened to him, I could afford to make the payment. Now, I'd have to cut a lot of little things off because I would basically be broke. I'd be house poor, but I wouldn't be homeless. If something happened to me, he couldn't make the payment.
I'd be screwed. Yep.
But I looked into term life insurance, and as much as that cost a month, I'm like, okay, well, what am I gonna do if I'm still alive at 75, off myself at 74, just to make sure that money didn't go to waste? So yeah, I don't know if I would have started with life insurance years ago, but yeah, so I don't know what to do.
I'm glad our central air is working again. I mean, mainly because of the cats. I could have dealt with it. The cats didn't seem too happy about the whole thing.
Cats like it warm.
They do, but it was pretty hot. They were sprawled out on the floor like, oh my
She
God,
gonna
it's so
hobble
hot.
over there and beat your ass, Tony, and you can delete the messages all you want. We all see them. Yeah, I need a new vehicle. I've been stalking the Chrysler Pacifica. I found a couple 23s that are lower in price, but they're still damn expensive. What sucks is I have no idea what interest rate I would get because no matter what calculator you go to, it's got a different scoring for, what rate you would get. So I do apparently still have an account with the Pentagon Federal Credit Union, so I was thinking about messaging them
319
to
is a
find
little
out.
better.
Because if I had them pull my credit now just to see what rate would you give me now, right? By the time I want to go refinance after my taxes are filed, the hard pull wouldn't be it wouldn't matter anymore. And then by then I'll have at least 2 credit cards paid off. They'll be gone. Reducing my mortgage payment will free up a little bit of money. If I can wait until next year, because I have one of my credit cards
Wow,
on
John
the
Wayne, that's good.
zero balance transfer, it will be paid off before that balance transfer expires.
Shane.
That'll free up $150. Um, I don't want to get a new vehicle and then just be scraping by. I want to be able to afford it comfortably, which now I can as long as I get overtime. But if I don't get overtime on my check or very little overtime, then all of a sudden that's cutting in, and I don't want to do that. So
Don't
if I
let
can wait
me
till next year, if I can be patient, I can wait till next year.
don't let me be the one to stop you. If you need to get a car, then that's what we do.
Well, I
We'll
don't
figure it
need
out.
it right now. Now I like being in a position that to where if my vehicle just fucking died, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I could get another one. Should look into
Leasing.
leasing.
I don't want to lease anything. That sucks.
I mean, for cars, it's not that bad. The only thing that scares me about leasing is the mileage limits. Because if you go over those mileage limits, the cost goes up exponentially. And I don't
Yeah.
want to have to track that. I don't even like keeping track of my mileage when I have to run somewhere for Jeff, much less for a
50
fucking lease.
million Cloud Chucker. Holy moly, man. He's balling like that so he can just
He is.
mod heist big dollars and then lose.
Yeah, I mean, if you want a new car constantly and you don't drive that much, then I see leasing could be a good thing because cars are not anything that retains any type of value. I'm just not organized enough to keep track of mileage. Um,
There, I'll put in my low rent mod heist.
Now, if I could just win like 25 grand, get my BFF, she's a fucking millionaire. Give me
Everybody,
$25,000.
yeah, everybody was like, "Oh, Scuba, you need to go play the lottery." I got really lucky to win that raffle, and I know
To win the raffle?
beyond the shadow of a doubt that people bought more tickets than I did. But when we did the e-bike, I bought a lot of tickets for the e-bike. I didn't win that. It's just, I mean, it just happened that way.
Wait, what do you mean by that, Tony? No wonder you two are always shopping. What do you mean?
She rarely shops. I shop all the time. Well,
I shop a lot, but I shop for stuff like trash bags and new cleaning supplies. And I mean, I did splurge and buy myself some socks.
I keep us technologically up to date.
Yes, he ran the rifle.
Rinda Ruffle. Rinda Ruffer.
Yours died on the way back from Flat Brigade.
Yeah, he was talking about that. I mean, Shane had trouble on the way to Flyer Brigade. He had to replace the coil packs. Then his freaking
Wait,
truck died on the way back.
Your
What the
car
hell?
insurance doesn't have roadside assistance. They'll come get your ass.
Breeze. I saw Scuba slip that little girl a bin.
We get a new car every 3 years. Damn. I mean,
What do you think about that trash bag
You
that I
might
won?
run out of grandchildren to give them to.
Because I don't know
eventually.
if you knew about it until tonight.
I have to go.
People that follow me on Facebook, I know, have seen it, so it was no surprise to you guys. But people that only watch the show probably didn't know I won this. So, isn't that cool, trash bag? I mean, that's freaking awesome that they were able to do that. No idea what they'll do next year. I do think I feel obligated to go next year, regardless of my schedule. I don't care. And it's a long way for us to go driving, but I'll do it. I mean, Shane's drove up here a couple times. Least I can do is drive down there. It just, we're gonna have to rent a car and go because neither one of our vehicles will make it. It just will not do it. I end up on the side of the road halfway there. Hey, who can pick me up? You got grandkids looking at cars now? Yeah, I agree with that, trash bag. Yeah, those raffles that they do, The good thing that Shane did this year instead of oh, there you go. So now you know how much it costs, Bill. Shane put exactly how much it costs to ship here. Yeah, that's a, what do you think? $210 to ship that motor to me. That's a lot. Yeah, $210. I was like, dude, did that include shipping out the shirts to everybody? Because $210 just for that is nuts. A new 26 Tundra. Wow.
You didn't see him type that he could have drove here and dropped it off cheaper?
You're right. He could have. I mean, he could have came to, if he would have come to Spring Wing, I would have been like, don't ship it, just drive up here. I'd rather have you at the fly-in, dude.
Did you say that?
Well, he never comes to that one. I mean, you know, it's fine. I don't want to be like, hey, you know, come up here in May and then come again in September. I don't want to be like that, but. Oh my God, we have got to catch up. All right. Remember I was telling y'all about Blacklist, right? So one of the paralegals at our work decided, yeah, I'll give that a shot. She has surpassed us and is like on the next season now of Blacklist. We have to catch up. We still have a few episodes go in the first season, then get on the second
before she
season.
blabs. She binge watches like 4 or 5 episodes.
So for those of y'all that's in chat that didn't get to see Shane's show, Shane raised $11,000 at Fly It for Gage. $11,000. And all that goes to scholarships for the kids. And if it don't go to the scholarships for kids, it's for the insurance for the park and the porta potties. And anything left over gets rolled over to the next year for those scholarships. I mean, it's a freaking great program, man. No matter how you look at it, it's awesome. Tony's just giving her donate the shipping. Sounds like Scuba should donate the shipping to Fly for Gage. You know, somebody that has a brand new 26 Tundra and a freaking 10,000 watt generator and a they have a little bit more money than Scuba does. Just saying.
Who has that?
Slade.
Oh. Well, both of our vehicles have well over 200,000 miles on them.
Yeah, Angela.
They would not make it to Florida.
I tried to use Netflix that, you know, you were so kind enough to let it, but it kept saying, hey, did you move? Are you at another location? And I was like,
yeah, we didn't want to mess with y'all.
We're not messing with Tony and Angela's stuff. So I just got my own Netflix now, but I do appreciate it. We got to watch like what, 2 or 3 episodes. Then it was like, hey, did you move? I was like, oh, the Netflix has caught us.
Tempted to show up, flop down a chair. You know, look, hey, trash bag, you wouldn't be the first person that just randomly walks up and plops down a chair and starts chit-chatting.
You know
and
what's
they'll feed
weird?
you.
We have people, while we're at Spring Wing, we'll be flying and land, and then random people will just show up. And I'm like, are y'all pilots? No, we just saw y'all flying and thought it was cool as shit, and we want to come ask y'all some questions. So we sit there and talk to them.
So look, the very first time he heard about this, he didn't even have his equipment yet, right? We just drove over to the Eastern Shore. I'd be like, you know, it's a nice drive. It's a Saturday. Let's just drive over there and see what it's about. They didn't know us from Adam. We just showed up. And everybody there was so chatty and talkative. They made us sit down, gave us drinks. They fed us dinner. It doesn't matter. You could be a homeless person that just happens to wander by the airport and just show up and sit down, and people will be like, here, want some coffee, want some food, stay for dinner. It's at 6:00. They're very, very accommodating. It's a small fly-in, but I kind of like that because you kind of get to talk to everybody. Either Friday or Saturday night is when they do the group dinner. And everybody gathers around and eats dinner and sits around the fire pit. And I mean, you can donate things, you can bring firewood, sodas, same location, just later in the year. It's May and September. Yep. It is very nice. Um, and if the bathroom works, there's a shower there. So there's running water and a shower. If you take a shower in that, I would not advise opening your mouth because it's non-potable well water, but it's better than stinking.
I love what Slade just called that.
Sword
Sword of the shore.
Yeah.
It's sore the shore, but I love that.
Yeah, if the pump works. I'm thinking he's got to have fixed it because they also go to that airport. So he would
God.
use the same bathroom we would.
I think
so.
I have 3 fire pits now.
Yeah, you keep fucking buying them.
Well,
Stop it.
all right. I bought the one which we've been using at the fly-in, which works great. Don't get me wrong, but Walmart had an awesome sale on a really nice fire pit, and I was like, I can't pass this up. It was like $48 or something for a huge fire pit, and I'm like, I got to get this, so I did. And it's still brand new in the box because I haven't opened the box yet. But I'll have another fire pit if I want to use one or figure out which one I want to take to the fly-in. In paramotor news, I ordered my lines and I was like, because, lines in a day usually ships out your lines pretty quick. So I ordered them like almost 2 weeks ago. And I was like, hello? Because I got a shipping number a couple days after I ordered. And I was like, cool, they're going to ship them. They never shipped. So I messaged them like yesterday or day before. And I was like, any update on my order? He's like, yeah, the guy that makes the lines, he's been out for the last few days. He said, but he should be back on Monday and ship them out. So they have shipped. They're supposed to be here Monday. So the very next shipping day besides Saturday, either they'll come tomorrow or they'll come Monday. But then all I'll be missing is a prop, and I should be good to go. So lines in a week or
about
two.
2 months ago.
There you go, Shane. That's pretty much what it was.
Yeah, I don't know how far out in advance you can book those things, but
you ordered wire
Tony,
2 months ago. It still hasn't shipped.
It's on her to find the RV. It's on you to make sure we have the proper generator.
Who, me?
No, Tony. We don't want to offend anybody's
if we have
ears
to
with the
drive down
opinion.
there, and I
I'll
can
bring
bring a
the coffee
generator.
maker.
It's not that big a deal. I mean, if we're going to go in some kind of van.
Look at him showing off now. I can bring a generator. It's not no big deal. I've got 2 of them.
Well, no,
Look,
I got
we
2
ain't
of
bringing
them,
everything but the kitchen fucking sink this time.
And they're quiet, but I don't have the right. I don't know if I have the plug or I would have to buy the cable and adapter.
Okay, so the RV was supposed to come with the fucking generator.
Yeah, it was. It was. Yeah, I get that.
So we shouldn't have to bring one. Yeah, we'll go back to Enterprise. Go give me the Pacifica again.
Your generator stopped working? What? Oh, it's fixed now. Okay, I was about to say. Scuba's on cloud 9. Let him have his giddy.
He's had his giddy. A Vegas weekend. That's a whole nother trip. Well, hopefully your other child will not get married next year, so.
No, August I have to be in Georgia for my son's wedding. So I had to book that out. That's a week at least. I got to be down there. I don't know where the hell we're staying. I'm definitely not staying at the ex-wife's place. I'll tell you that. So,
they have these buildings that can accommodate large groups of people traveling.
I thought you was gonna say large people. What the hell,
No,
man?
Large groups of people. It's called a hotel. Now, hopefully, your wife will book the correct one this time, and we won't have a leaking cooler that soaks all of our clothes. So I have to find a dryer in the middle of the night. But,
Chicken scuba. I would not want to stay in the same house as my ex-wife. I'm just
there's
saying.
too many people in that house anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Now that would be weirdly awkward.
Now, my son that's getting married, that's another story. Well, I don't think he's bought a house yet, but he's working on it. He's trying to buy a house.
I mean, he also wants to move to the Philippines. Why would he buy a house if he's planning on moving Portugal? Yeah, that's better.
He wants to go somewhere where his money is worth a lot more, so that he can just retire and not have to work ever again, because he already gets disability, and that'll pretty much pay for any mortgage that he has over there. So he'd be set.
I tell you what, if anybody has got the brain power and the organizational skills and the discipline to make that happen, it would be Kyle.
Yeah, Kyle's a smart cookie. He's definitely a smart cookie. Yeah, I'm kind of now ordering a prop for this brand new motor is jumping the gun. I do need to definitely get with Nick and order a prop for my current paramotor. I will tell y'all, the last time I got gas was September of last year for my paramotor. I did get ethanol-free gas.
I don't think so, Creed. I don't know where the hell he gets his brains from.
No. Yeah, I did get ethanol-free gas. I did also put Amsoil Sabre in there, which has fuel stabilizer. So that same gas has been in my paramotor since last September. 2 days ago, I went out there. It took me a few tries, but paramotor started up, ran fine. I put a smaller prop on it, a 135 prop, but it may even be a 125 prop. I don't know, because it's one of them fly at best props. But I know it has the right gear ratio. Good Lord, I got the hiccups. Is the motor broken in? No, it's Tony, it still has the foam stuck in the exhaust. That motor is brand new. The pull cord has never been taken loose. Now, I don't know how the electric start. I don't know all the wiring. I'll have to look, because I don't even have a battery to use for the electric start part if I even get to that area, because it's brand new. I don't want to do it unless I'm going to put it on something. Why would I switch my current motor out to this? My current motor has, I guess, at the most 40 hours on it. It's still like brand new. So the only thing that I'm having issues with is the frame, because the frame's a dual hoop frame, but my prop is literally like half an inch from touching the frame. And that's why when I go to take off on the trike, it's flexing just a little bit, and that's enough to break my prop. So that's what happened at the last flight for Gage. I got to fly for 30 minutes, then I went to take off the next time, and bam. Well, no, that one was my fault. That was me having a break over my arm. But I mean, at the last Soar to Shore, that's when my cage flexed. That's when John blew cigarette ash all over, or no, not cigarette ash.
It was from
the fire pit. Yeah. He blew all the ashes all over you. Mm-hmm. You're at your 25-hour tune-up. I did do that, trash bag. I did the 24-hour tune-up. But I'm glad that comes with another. It's like a spare spark plug. It's got one in it, and it's got a spare one, I think. I could be wrong. Maybe that's the spark plug. But either way. There you go, Bill. I would consider myself a newbie. I'm not claiming to be a professional paramotor pilot. I don't know how many hours I have flying. I've got plenty of flights in. Most of my flights have been on the trike just because it's so much easier to land on a trike. I mean, like night and day, and take off for that matter. As long as you know what you're doing on a trike, it's like night and day how much easier it is. You don't have to carry that weight on your back around. You don't have to worry about tripping and falling and breaking a prop that way. I just have to worry about my cage flexing and breaking a prop. That's about it. But love flying the trike. I don't even notice the weight under me. And I like it because I can mount stuff to the trike, like cameras and stuff. And it's harder to do when you're foot launching. But I got nothing against foot launching. I enjoy doing that too. So it's either way. Yeah, fly the trike more, Bill. Nothing wrong with it, man. Now, if my trike was one of them big, heavy son of a guns, maybe I'd think more about not doing that and just doing foot launch. But my trike don't weigh but like 20-something pounds total. Maybe 26 at the most. I think it's between 23 and 26 pounds. It's a lightweight trike. And I just bolt it down onto it and it's done. Take off. I can ground start it because it's on a trike. I literally can just hold it by the frame and it ain't going nowhere. So even if it goes out of control, I'm holding the trike so it can't go forward. That's only, you can, ground start. It's got to be on your back or on a rack. So there you go.
Yeah, she's going to be 99. 99. Huh?
I saw your last takeoff.
To
it
your
was
mama,
sketchy.
Linda.
Bill, I don't know which one that was. Maybe I didn't see your last takeoff. Is it on your YouTube channel or was it from another video? Was it a short or maybe I missed that one, Bill? It didn't look sketchy to me.
I saw Slade putting boobies in the chat.
I saw a post on the Paramotor group in Facebook, right? And they're teaching this guy trike. Now, what I saw was discouraging because they were getting the guy to bring this wing up that had to be a 41. It was a big wing. It was made for tandem. But he's solo and he's on a quad, not a trike. So he's got 4 wheels. But when he brought the wing up, the wing was way over to the side. And it's like they didn't tell him to turn to bring the wing back over his head. So he's steadily going straight. And the wing's over here. If you don't correct for that, it'll flip the whole damn thing over. You literally just follow the wing when you're on a trike. If the wing goes to the right, you turn a little bit right and it'll come straight back over your head. Simple.
Yeah, but some people don't do that either.
Or you can give it a little brake to pull it back. But the easiest I've found is just barely correcting your steering and it straightens out. And make sure it's over your head straight, not going back and forth. If it's doing this and you take off, you're going to slam it to the ground. So once it's stable above your head, full throttle, you're in the air. That fast, you're done. And then you can land any direction you want to, even downwind because you're on the trike and you'll roll fast. I just need to put some LEDs on my wheels so I have bling bling when I'm flying. Or chrome out my wheels so I can have a little bling bling. You know, they're 8s, but I keep them clean. You know, stuff like that. I might make one more strand of wire tonight. I do want to get those things so I can just mass produce some wire. Because it goes so much faster and it keeps the wire compact instead of letting it space out. Because my vision's so bad I can't see it anymore. So it makes it harder to do by hand, which is what I've been doing. Oh yeah, Creed did make a console table. You know, your work is amazing, Creed, regardless. Oh, Bill sent me the video, and oh, I do have my phone. Let me see how sketchy his trike launch was. Okay, wings going left a little bit. Straight, you know, he's got it straight. Okay, Bill. I wouldn't call that sketchy, but it looks like your hang point is a little bit off. Because when you took off, your front wheel dipped down like this. If you get your hang point a little further towards the front so that your front wheel, you want your front wheel to be in the air, you know, so you want to like at least a 6-degree angle. I'd say more like 10. From what I saw on that takeoff, as soon as you took off, your front wheel went down. Oh, you pushed with your feet? Let me see. Yeah, I do see you. You don't have to push with your feet. It will. So what happens is when you take off, and you know this, Bill, but when you take off with the trike, the wing, as soon as you give it gas, the wing will start to come up. But you won't move forward because the wing is getting in your prop wash. So once the wing makes it past the prop wash, soon as it gets past your prop wash, then you'll start moving forward without having to push with your foot. So when you're pushing with your foot, you're going against the prop wash of your wing. But once the wing makes it past the prop wash, it'll start moving forward. And then what I do usually is I'll slow down a little bit, because I want to make sure my wing's steady overhead. Once I know it's solid, then I give it full throttle, and I'm up in the air. I have had a couple where I shouldn't have probably gave it full throttle, but it turned out okay. One time that lady was videotaping me, and I literally took off going straight towards her, but I was able to turn. I was just trying to get good video. I was like, let me make this look good. Right by her. But yeah, I don't think that was really a sketchy takeoff. I've seen way worse takeoffs than that. Way worse than that. You want to talk about sketchy? That video I posted, my very first trike flight. No trike training. I mean, besides what Kyle did, which we only basically used that training simulator that Kyle has, which is just a motor with some wheels, and you just ride around the airfield with a wing over your head. That's it. There's no prop whatsoever.
You must have done that when I went back to the hotel to grab stuff.
Oh, you didn't get to see it?
I didn't see you guys do that.
Yeah, we did that. So that trike that I did in Charles City, that was my very first attempt at a trike flight.
Your takeoff was great. The landing, you panicked because
the landing,
you
I so thought I was going to hit my truck.
You weren't even remotely as close as you thought you were.
It looked, when you're coming down on it, it looks like you're going to hit it, especially with me swinging to the left. I was like, oh my God, I'm going to hit my truck.
I think now that you've landed much more, you're more aware of
now
where
I
you are,
I can almost
how
pinpoint
much room
that landing
you need.
now.
You know, the only thing is the wing could get caught on the antenna of the truck, but yeah, you weren't close.
I really want to see John land. I mean, I helped John transition over to a trike. He absolutely loves it. He says
I've missed
had good
every time
landings,
he's landed, but I
I've
didn't
never
see
seen him
anybody.
land
I didn't
yet.
see anybody flip over. So
this is the thing. John won't take off until I'm already in the air, and he won't land if he knows I'm watching.
It's because you won't shut up.
He lands before I land. I'm still in the air, and he goes and lands, and I'm like, I didn't even know you were landing, dude.
So look, some people want to do it themselves. They'll take advice, they'll internalize it, and they want to do it themselves. They don't want to be watched. They don't want to be coached. It makes them more nervous.
Wait. So, Bill, you're taking off on that trike on a top 80? Is that what you're saying? Damn, no wonder you're having to give it a little help. So yeah, when I take off on the trike, I'm on a factory R. Factory R 185. There's very slight difference between the power, but yeah, Adam 80. See, and I trained with Kylo Glee, and that was what my first flight was with an Adam 80, and I'm surprised that son of a gun was able to get me in the air. I had to run quite a long ways across the field, but it did get me in the air. And then once I got to about 400 feet, I don't think it would go any higher. I was on full throttle the entire time, and I don't think I was climbing any at all. But yeah. So the Adam 80, I'm surprised that it worked. It got you in the air, but hell. And Bill weighs half of what I weigh. Well, yeah, Bill's 160, and usually when I'm flying, I'm around 240. So add that equation in there. I'm a lot heavier. If I was 160, I would be bones. And
hell, I don't even weigh 160.
that would be, I'd be so skinny, it'd look bad, actually. Anything
should
below
not be
200 for
160.
me, and I look bad. I look like I'm on some kind of crazy drug or something. I can get down to 205, and that's about as low as I can go without looking like, eh. Creed, that's awesome, dude. You don't know you're all up weight?
Awesome.
Well, your all up weight is you plus whatever the paramotor weighs plus the gas that's in it, because gas weighs quite a bit, and especially if you're flying a trike, I fill my trike all the way up with gas. There's no reason not to. So I fill it all the way up, plus however much your trike weighs. And then if you have any other extra equipment like cameras and stuff, that's very little that it's going to add. But there you go. So John Wayne's got an Adam 80. Boom, boom, boom. So because I think Bill's he said I think it needs reed valves, which I could see that. So your trike is 33 pounds and you're 160. So we'll say that's I'd say your all up weight is close to 250, which is probably fine. That wing that you fly can handle a lot more. You're not overweight for your wing. And it's so weird because you can take a 28-meter wing from one company and it can only handle so much weight. And then you go over to Dudek or something, and their wings are just made way better, so they can handle a lot more weight. So it's really important to look at the manual to see what the max weight is. And you want to be somewhere in the middle range if you don't want a spicy flight. If you want a comfortable flight, you want to be somewhere in the middle. Oh, look, see, he said it's more spicy on the trike. There you go. So you might be at the top of the weight range for that wing, but my trike is not spicy, and I think I know I'm overweight for my wing, but I have to pull the bejesus out of mine just to turn. So
Tony, are you talking shit again? I'll put you in a timeout.
So I mean, I have adjusted the brakes, and now it turns a lot better than it used to, and flares way better. But I have to change out the toggles and the brake lines as soon as they come in Monday. So I'm going to have to make sure that I mark everything really carefully. And as soon as I get all that done, I'm going to go kite that wing, because if you ever change lines out on your wing, it's very important to kite it to make sure. I saw a video of a guy take off on a trike. I think it was at Fly Up for Gauge, and Ripa filmed it. If you look at his wing, and he's taking off on a trike, the front of his wing on the right side was pulled down, which means that line was too tight. All the rest of the wing looked fine, but this one was pulled down. Either he had a tangle in it, or the line itself was too tight. Yeah, you got to see that. I promise you, Bill, I watch for stuff like that. So I'm looking at his wing when it came
Speaking
up.
of whiskey,
And the right side of
need
the
another
wing
drink.
is indented, in the front right side is indented down, like his line is pulling it. And I'm like, man, because if it pulls more than what it should, you have a very higher chance of a frontal, just the whole wing collapsing. You don't want that to happen. I mean, especially at a low altitude, because
Tony,
you're done.
did she run off Dwight Yoakam or did she run off with Dwight Yoakam? I was listening to him the other night.
Well, cayenne pepper, not really. I would take some sriracha or maybe some
Sriracha
wasabi.
nasty.
You know, then you'll have a spicy flight, Linda. That's how you do it.
Sriracha's gross.
Take some wasabi, man. That'll definitely put some spice in your flight.
I like wasabi. Excuse you, Miss Ma'am. What are you doing? Meow.
I hope you get to go up again this season, Linda. You got that new place. Maybe somebody will be able to go over by Torchport and you'll be able to make it over there. I mean, you should have a little extra money to do things now, and maybe you can get over there somehow and get you a flight in.
If
I flew tandem, I'd take you up, Linda. I don't have a tandem trike. I can't do it.
Linda's tiny. Strap her to you. You can take her up.
Wasabi, painful for 30 seconds, right? You hope the weather's better. Yeah.
I love wasabi.
We can't control the weather, Linda, but we can hope. That is so weird about Creed, I know you're a musician. You make guitars and stuff. On Black Ops 7, that new map that they put down, I think it's funny because they make us play kids games that only older people would know about, like Double Dutch,
Hopscotch,
Jacks, and Hopscotch. That's 3 games you got to play to do the Easter egg on the new map. And people are like, what the hell is that? The main thing I find funny is people don't know how to read a freaking analog clock anymore. So they don't know how to set a clock to 1:15, and it's like,
I have yet to run into anyone that doesn't know how to operate a clock.
I bet you I can I bet you, say we take that one couple with the mom and the daughter, I bet you that daughter does not know how to read an analog clock. I bet you.
Oh, you're talking about the agent?
Yeah, them.
No, I'm pretty sure she knows how to read a clock. Now, if you're talking about the other one.
Hello, other Nick. You missed it. I appreciate you showing up though. I did show the 185. I mean, I can show it again. You want to see it? I'll do it again.
You want to just look at it. Look at it. Just look at it.
You want to look at it? I'll show you. There's my Fly Brigade shirts right there, 2026. Now, this motor is not really light, but...
Did he say shirts? One of those is mine, motherfucker.
Oh! There she blows. Brand new. Look, it's still got the styrofoam in the exhaust right there. The pull start is still wrapped up in a little circle right there.
It only weighs 35 pounds. Why are you grunting like you're holding a baby elephant?
I do not think that is 35 pounds. 35 pounds feels a lot lighter than that. I'm just saying. I could go weigh it on the scale. Don't tempt me. I may do that for next. Foma's coming out when Scuba takes that to bed later. I will pet it. Put it on the scale. Y'all ain't scaring me. Where's my phone at? My scale has the thing where you can weigh your pets. I can just tell it I'm weighing a pet and find out what it weighs.
The Paramotor's a new pet.
I will find out. Let's see if I can do it. Scale. There's a button on here. Oh, pet mode. There we go. Tap to measure. Step on the scale by myself. All right. Now I'm wearing shoes and all my clothes, so I'm going to weigh heavier for sure. And then I'll grab the paramotor. Give me just a second.
Trash bag, I try not to surround myself with stupid people in general, but sometimes it can't be helped. Sorry, I'm chewing in your ear. I didn't eat lunch today. I'm hungry.
All right. All right, now I have to get on the scale with the paramotor. And I'll tell you all exactly what it weighed.
You know, this keto bread isn't bad. It's only got 1 carb a slice. It really holds up to like chicken salad and egg salad because it's very chewy. But I like it. Not good for grilled cheese. It doesn't toast. You can tell by your typing the whiskey's kicking in.
Well, damn, it feels heavier than that.
You're still spelling everything correctly, so I think you need to drink more.
The box closed up on me. Hold on.
We get it from Sam's Club. It's the Nature Zone. It's $10 for 2 loaves. Way cheaper than the grocery store. All I've eaten today is 2 of the little Baby Bell cheeses, 2 turkey sticks, and some pistachio nuts. I'm ready to gnaw my own arm off.
Okay. So, this is what the paramotor weighs, which is too bright for y'all. Oh, there we go. 36.6 pounds.
Where do you get that, Creed? Oh. You know, $7 a loaf would be worth it for like some grilled cheese.
So that means I'm well out of shape.
I haven't seen
It's not that heavy, Bill. It's just awkward trying to hold it. Plus, I'm out of shape, so it feels heavy to me.
One of the higher end grocery stores like Harris Teeter or something. The other Nick, I was just picking on him because he's grunting like he's holding a baby hippo or something.
It doesn't feel like 36 pounds. It feels heavier than that. I'm just saying. Maybe I'm. So, yeah, it's got all the parts and stuff to hook up the electric, for a battery and everything, which if I take my other motor off and put that one on there, I'll have to figure out how to wire it up and put a battery in there. I may end up doing that. I don't know why I would downgrade, but I can do it. And then I wouldn't have to worry about my prop hitting the cage at all because it's got a smaller prop. 100%. That's my main reason I break props. It's not from me crashing. It's from the damn prop hitting the damn cage. And I got a dual hoop cage.
You haven't flown since you moved your thingies.
Oh, well, I put a new net on there, but I haven't
Well, you put the new net, but you also moved your wing or your line guides. Oh, yeah,
the line guides. I did move my line guides higher. My line guides used to be a little bit lower on my cage, and there's no support there, so it was letting the cage flex back a little bit. So what I did is I moved the line guides up to where there's 2 mounts, 2 struts that come out. They're carbon fiber. And now it's close to that, so it can't pull back on that. So that should be better. The only downside to that is since it's higher, you have more susceptibility to turtling back on your trike. Because if you get a hard pull and it's up high,
Yeah,
it's
it'll
gonna pull your
yank you
trike and you're
backwards.
gonna. But I'm so heavy.
Yeah, but you didn't change it that much.
I did not
You
change
just
it.
moved it up by about 5 inches.
Yeah. It's not like I moved it a lot, right? But it was enough to make a difference, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
On your back in a frame, it will seem lighter. Of course it will, Bill. I won't feel it at all. Wait, what happened to the mod heist?
I don't know.
Did we
I don't
lose
think
the
we
mod
filled it
heist,
yet.
Cloud Chucker? Or did nobody? Or did it never get full? Oh, I missed that. Good night, Shane. We're way late. He said he really glad I won the motor. I have to wake up and try to finish the camper in the morning. Good night, everyone. And I totally missed that. Sorry, Shane. Yeah, other Nick, I really did not expect to win.
It depends on what you mean, the other Nick.
I honestly 100% did not expect to win. I knew I didn't buy as many tickets as a lot of other people did, but I wanted to buy tickets to support the cause. And I was like, you know, regardless, it's going to a great charity. I didn't care. And I freaking won, which I was like, what? Because Slade messaged me first. And how did he say it? Which really threw me off. When he said it, I was like, what? That doesn't make sense. Oh my gosh, I got so many damn text messages. Oh, well, there's Andy. I don't know why that came up under that, but now Slade sent me a message and it's not popping up when I put Slade. I guess he's under a number. Now I gotta find it. This ought to be fun. Who'd I type the letter C to?
Your dentist.
Oh, yeah, to confirm my appointment. Yeah. There's that. We missed your HVAC call. I didn't call anybody.
I didn't call anybody.
Well, mod heist, you'd have to bet something, Bill. You didn't even put any money down. This is too far back because this is, hey, thank you for contacting Vizio, which is the. So it's not that far back. Oh, maybe he sent it on Messenger. Oh, there we go. It says, heck yeah, you want the Moster. And I was like, hell yeah, I want the Moster. Then right after that, he put 1. And I kid you not, heck yeah, you want the Moster. And then he put 1 and I was like, huh? Are you kidding me? Nope. Paralife is streaming it live. And I was like, yeah, but I can't see it. It was like really frozen, so I couldn't see it live. Oh, there we go. Somebody finally took the last seat. Now we get to go see if we die or not. Thanks, Bill. But yeah, I didn't believe, I don't think Slade would pull my leg, honestly. But I really did not think I was going to win. So I was like, yeah, this is bull. I did not win. And then I saw the video and I was like, what? Yeah, internet was bad. You would think internet would be good because I know lots of people brought Starlink down there. Use the Starlink. Put it near the.
Only if they share it with people.
Yeah, but he could have brought the Starlink over to the concession hall, and he had full speed internet. I don't know if they didn't do that or were thinking, because I know I would have. Mine's portable as hell. I can take it anywhere.
That would require the person that has the Starlink to be willing to share it with everyone.
No, they don't. They don't have to share their Wi-Fi. Yeah, that's what I would. If I was there, Nick, I would have had my Starlink like right outside the door, getting a signal and feeding it in to the concession hall. I'll pay for unlimited while I'm at a fly-in. I don't care. And then we don't have to worry about going over on the gigs, even though they bumped it up from 50 gigs to 100 gigs. Yeah, I don't either. But I was able to see the video later on and did see where I won, and it was like, wow. You put sheath cables from your cage to the front tire to stop cage flex. You know, Slade, I've thought about doing that. You know what else I thought about doing, which could work? Instead of going from the cage to the front tire of the trike, because I have to take my paramotor off the trike, I was going to just go around the cage. Like one side of the cage around to the other side of the front of the cage and make it really tight to where it pulls so tight that the cage can't move. And that would be good. I would just have to, you know, I was even going to buy the little U-clamps to pull the steel cable, tighten it down, then the other side, tighten it down. Then there would be just a steel cable going across probably the middle of the frame. And it would be tied on both ends. And then no more cage flex whatsoever. It wouldn't be able to. You don't have to worry about it flexing forward. You just need to worry about it flexing backwards so that it doesn't hit your prop.
Good night, John.
Good night, John. The meds are kicking his butt. All right. I hear you.
Well, that's awesome, King Cobra. Good for her.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's awesome, King Cobra. Hell yeah, man.
And even more awesome that she doesn't have to rely on the diagram woman who lost her fucking mind.
I will show you, Bill. Maybe I'll even do it to mine so I can send you some video of it.
Creed wants to know if you're making more wire.
Yes, I am. I'm sorry. I'm slacking, Creed. I was going to make some more wire, but I've been talking, running my mouth. Let me make another.
You're good at that.
Let me make another one. I really want those things, though, so that I can, you know, mass produce some wire.
Well, I told you, order a bottle of juice from her and have her throw them in. You just
well,
I
want to get this damn dentist thing paid for before I start spending money on a bunch of other crap.
Yeah, but ordering a bottle of juice for Jen is not like it's going to break the bank.
No, that's true.
You spent more money on dumb shit than ordering a bottle of juice from Jen.
This is true.
Yeah, now the whiskey's starting to kick in. Creed spelled embarrassed wrong.
I'm going to be embarrassed about Tuesday. What did I do Tuesday?
She opened an OnlyFans page and is in the Philippines, huh? I mean, you know, it's possible, I guess, that you could donate bone marrow and it not necessarily go to the person that you intended it to go for. So, I mean, you know, good for her that she did that. I'm just shocked that somehow she turned it around and kind of made it all about herself. You know, that was not the proper moment to throw a fit about. Yeah. Yeah, that was not the time.
All right.
If anybody should have been mad, it should have been the daughter, because, you know, Darna obviously knew that Tasha was her child, right? You know, so it was no big fucking shock to her. So Tasha's the only person that had a right to get mad at anybody. Creed wants you to call him on Tuesday and let him know. Good night, Angela. Let me know about your ankle surgery. And your birthday weekend. When is your birthday, Angela? Gonna make me look it up. 3 days. Her birthday's in 3 days.
Happy birthday, Angela. If it'll play my voice after all this noise I got going on.
Yes, happy early birthday. So your birthday's on Monday. So your birthday week doesn't start until next week. So you're gonna have another birthday weekend next weekend. That's right. You would have been Patricia.
I couldn't be friends with you if you were Patricia. I'm just saying.
Why not?
I don't know. I'm just making up stuff.
I mean, it's better than my dad's names. He would have named us Amos Moses and Jeremiah B if we were boys. Jeremiah B. B for bullfrog.
A birthday month. Well, damn, August, I'm going to be balling out of control.
I mean, we both have birthdays in August, yeah. I can go for a birthday month.
We got so many birthdays in August it ain't even funny. Our boss, our other boss.
Me, you. My nephew's birthday's in August too. Are any of the grandkids? No. They're May, November, April. No, Lily's is in August. She's a Leo too. No wonder. She's so fucking mouthy. Schmears. Hello, kitten. What do you want? What do you want, kitten? She was loving on him this morning. It's all laid up on his shoulder, rubbing her face on his cheek. Weren't you, Shmoo?
I rolled back on a
52
little
in
bit.
April. Well, good night, Slade. Be safe.
Good night. 3-hour motorcycle ride. Thank you, Slade. I appreciate that. We'll see you soon, whether it be Spring Wing or whatever. I mean, if you decide to come, that's great. I'd love to see you there. But if you don't make it, I completely understand.
Linda's going to be 71 in May. You don't look 71.
All right, let me break out the magnifying glass to see if I'm doing even a halfway decent job.
Can you not dig your claws into my
And that
flesh,
looks pretty
please?
damn good if I do say
That
myself.
Can you say it yourself? I'm starting to wonder.
Not really. Oh, there's a little bit of a... That's okay. Most of this...
Hey,
most
that's
of
the
this
risk
is
you
great.
take when you got Mr. Magoo making your wire.
You know, I wish my vision was better than it was, but it's not. I can't change that besides getting different glasses. That's like 6 strands of wire so far. Fantastic. I only need good wire. I agree, Creed. Why send it if it's crap? I need to look at all the strands, though. I think one of them might be a little off. If it is, I won't even bother sending that one. I'll just make another one.
Are you going to talk to her when she comes back, King Cobra, or are you just watching everything fall apart from afar?
You still got Creed's address, right?
I'm sure I do. Somewhere. If
right.
not, I'm sure he'll give it to me.
I may make some more tomorrow morning. I just don't want to do the whole stream sitting here making wire because we only got 15 minutes left, and I don't want to sit here and keep making wire because I can't even hear. I'm surprised y'all don't hear that. It is loud as heck in my ear, but my microphone cuts all that noise out. Thank goodness. Or y'all be like, "What the heck's with all that noise?" It's very. I mean, literally the microphone is this close to the drill, an inch. So y'all wouldn't even be able to hear Munchkin talk, and y'all were like, "Yeah, blah blah blah." Y'all were talking way.
I'm just assuming they could hear me. They may not have been able to, and they were just being polite.
There's no way. I mean, I'll have to play it back just to see because there's no way. It's so loud, and it literally is just about touching my microphone. Because I can't hear what you're saying when the drill's running at all. And I'm like, huh? That's why you hear me stop the drill. I'm like, what? Or maybe you didn't hear me stop the drill, but I would stop it.
I heard you because I can hear it louder because you're right in the room next to me.
So Scott says, yeah, we can hear her just fine. So, yeah, so you heard the drill. Okay.
Not on the show.
You thought it was an angry fly?
Because you're in the same house. They probably heard it through my mic picking it up.
They might. Yeah, this one's pretty good at noise canceling stuff out. I don't know, my hands itch so much. So I've only dropped like 7 pounds since we started the diet, and that was the first week, and my weight has not went down any more since. It's like I stalled.
She seems somewhat unstable, King Cobra.
I think I need to get out and do some exercise or something because my body's just like not dropping weight. It usually drops 20 pounds when I get on this diet. And I've definitely been staying low carb, so I don't know what the deal is. I've only lost 146 pounds. You lost a person, Creed. Yeah. But I'm not willing to go have surgery. I can get this down. It's just going to take a little bit longer. Oh, you got an exercise bike? We have a walking mat instead of a treadmill because I used to own a treadmill, but they get in the damn way. And
yeah, it's one of the walking pads. It fits under the island in the kitchen.
Which is where it stayed since we got it.
Okay, here's the one thing that I don't like about it, okay? The cord is at the front, and it's short. So as of right now, the only place we can plug it in is in the kitchen. So I'm basically facing a fucking wall.
I got extension cords.
Yeah. I would like to do that while I'm watching a TV show or something.
Not just, she lost 85 pounds. His wife did.
Just standing there staring at the wall. But I did just buy us jump ropes. So I figured not only would that be fun to be out there and be silly with the jump rope, it's also good cardio. So very nice, Creed. See,
damn, 116. She is a lightweight.
I don't know if I could get back down to 116. Before I had Katie, I was like 98 pounds soaking wet. I was small. Not so much anymore. But I would say I would at least like to get down to 125 again, 130. I'd be happy with either one of those.
I by May I have to be down in the 240 range. I have to lose 10 pounds without question, or I can't fly. Basically, I mean, maybe it'll fly, but all my settings will be off. I need to get to 240 down to between 220 and 240, and then my settings will be right, and I won't have to adjust anything. Damn the hiccups.
See, I thought about that too, Harry, but I don't think my insurance would cover it, even though technically, if you look at the clinical definition, I'm sure they would consider me to be obese, um, considering how short I am. But I also understand that as soon as you stop taking it, all that weight comes back if you don't change your eating habits completely. Um, since we've been doing keto for 2 weeks, the craving for sugar and stuff like that is mostly gone. Every once in a while, I'll be like, I'll cut a bitch for a piece of chocolate or something, but the sugar-free Jello will usually
Oh, those ice
calm.
cream bars do it for me. They're like,
Yeah, but ice cream and candy are different. I like candy, and
oh,
the sugar-free Jello scratches that itch. Um, but Creed, I call bullshit on that because I've tasted a lot of food that tastes way better than skinny feels because I've been skinny too. Um, and, we very rarely go out to eat, even when we're not doing keto. Um, I have a sweet tooth and I like to snack. That's my problem. But all of that has gone away. Um,
I definitely, yeah, I was eating a lot of Nutty Buddies. Those are good. That would
Honey
hold
buns.
me over, but it's also
Hmm.
probably just adding on weight.
No,
Um,
and we've always drank nothing but like either diet soda or the little Kool-Aid packages that are sugar-free that you add to your water. Because a lot of
wow.
people don't realize how many calories are in the beverages that you drink. Um, Now the difference between me and Scuba is I am also battling fucking hormones, which sucks. Um, so there's that.
Well, as far as the skating thing goes, I was never good at backwards skating, King Cobra, but I could forward skate fine. I haven't done it in many, many, many years, but I'm sure I could forward skate. Backward skating, I was never good at, ever. I could go and really couldn't keep going backwards. I
See,
could only
Creed,
go like
I don't
maybe
like Greek
15,
yogurt.
20 feet, and then it would come to a stop because I couldn't figure out how to make it keep going. So I just,
Greek yogurt tastes like cheap school glue to me. I don't like it. Um, Now the sugar-free chocolates, those will work with a sweet tooth too, but they're not cheap. Um, and you learn really quick when they say a serving size is two, that a serving size is two. um, but
I bet it is,
I
Bill.
think my thing is I really need to exercise more, um, which is hard to do when you don't get off work till fucking 8 o'clock at night. I don't have the motivation to do that. Um, but I like to eat. I like food. I like trying different things and
I,
eating stuff.
I think if Bill flies his trike a few more times, once he gets his motor straightened out, if he flies a trike 2 or 3 more times, it's going to be like, boom, I got this, man. And you're going to be able to take off all the time like that really easy. If you decide to do the trike, I mean, if you still want a foot launch, hey, more power to you. Either one. I don't think either one's better than the other as far as
Yeah.
style points or anything, but I don't fly to impress anybody, so.
I thought about getting us a gym membership to Planet Fitness, but first of all, would he go? And second of all, it's kind of hard to go when you don't get home from work until fucking 8 o'clock. Um, that's the last thing I want to do at 8 o'clock at night is go to the gym and get home at what 9:30, 10, go to sleep and get up and go to fucking work again. Um,
Yeah, see that whole walking the track 3 days and biking every day? When it as it warms up outside, I tend to lose more weight once it warms up outside because I'll do more stuff outside,
and then see,
exercise related.
I'm the exact opposite. When it warms up, I don't want to be outside because I don't like the heat. I don't do well in the heat. Now, in the dead of winter, if he said you want to go to the beach and go walking, fuck yeah, let's go.
Oh, I want to give y'all a
Because
link to a video I
between
watched.
exercise and hot flashes, I would have been perfectly fine walking in the middle of winter.
Let me see if I can get to it, because it was yesterday or the day before I watched this video. This was, oh, there we go. Well, final results. I'll just
This
do
is an
that one.
update after completely painting the roof. Below was only about 70.
So I don't know if y'all have ever heard of lime washing your roof. There's a link to the video I watched. That's the second part. The first part is him painting part of his roof to see the temperature difference. It literally dropped his attic temperature by 60 degrees. Apparently, the ancient Greeks used to use this technique to keep everything cool. Imagine how much cheaper your AC bill would be if you dropped that temperature by 60 degrees. His temperature in his attic went from 143 degrees down to like 90. That's crazy.
I read that as Power Kitties, Bill. I was like, what the hell's a Power Kitty? I'm down for it.
And even when he filmed his, there's some parts of it he was doing the thermal on it, and the roof was cheaper. It was cooler than the side of his house, so it wouldn't be bad to whitewash the side of your house either. Oh, your metal roof is white? Yeah, anything white like that reflects heat. The darker it is, which it seems like they make all of our freaking shingles dark like that to absorb heat, and then your AC is just working that much harder to cool your house down. Our power bill's never been really bad, but I can only imagine how much cheaper it would be if we whitewashed our shingles.
I mean, go for it.
Our shingles are.
I wonder if you could put that in like a sprayer and do it that way.
Well, he literally poured it on his roof and then rolled it out with a roller.
Yeah, I'm just trying to avoid you getting
my
up on our
roof is high.
Yeah, it's not. It's only high because our
house has
house
been
is
raised.
elevated. Yeah.
So you got that 7 foot plus the house plus the roof. It's high. If
Just
I
don't
fall
fall
off that
off.
roof, I will break something for sure.
Just don't fall off.
Easy for you. I just think it would look weird. I mean, if you're not trying to impress anybody, and if you're not in the HOA, then I'd say go for it.
I'm not trying to impress anybody.
It literally is like $7 to $12 for a bag of lime.
Look, I pay the electric bill. I say do it.
Okay.
Do it.
It looks really easy to do. You mix it at what, 3 to 1? So one part of the powder to one, or it's either 2 or 3 parts of the water. So looks easy to make. But you need to do it in the shade. That way it has time to dry on your roof, and then it'll stay there. Because if you do it in the sun, it'll bake it so fast it doesn't have time to soak down into the shingles good. So do it in the shade when it's a cloudy day. Done.
I don't know how it's going to soak in the
It gets down in the little speckles that's on the shingles and dries. That's all you need. I mean, I'm interested to see. I thought we had one of them laser thermometers. If not, they're not that expensive. I can get one. Then we can measure it, film it, show the temperature, then do it again after the treatment.
We do not have a laser thermometer. You know, instead of buying a laser thermometer, you know what I want? One of those fucking little guns where you can see the temperature thing.
Yeah, I've already got one in the cart.
Infrared ones. I probably do too, because they're cool.
I got one that's $148 that I kind of like, but I didn't want to do it because number one, I hadn't been paid yet, and number two, I just didn't. I was like, do I really need that? I know they're cool, but I wanted to see if I could find a better one. Well, thank you, Cloud Chucker. And thanks everybody for the well wishes on the win. Like I said, I'm still in disbelief that I even won this, but it's sitting here now in my office, so it's freaking awesome. Aztec roof coating. Well, it's a good video to watch. I just posted it so y'all could watch it. It really looks interesting on how low it dropped his. I don't even think he was running his AC. Because in his house, it was like 79 or something. And I'm like, damn, dude, do you even have the AC on? Because it was higher. It was 80 something before that. So. All right. We're done here, guys. I really appreciate everybody coming on tonight. Thanks again to Paralife PPG, Ready2Paramotor, and Never Trust Skinny Chef Shane. Fly Up for Gauge is always a great fly-in. I will be going there next year. I kind of feel obligated to go now, so I'll be going there next year without question. Whatever I have to do to my schedule, I'm going. And then we will see y'all next week. Same bat time, same bat channel. All right?
Good night.
Good night.